Weak! They're so weak! Feel free to forward all that to my inbox. Yeah. Morning, good morning, morning. Morning, good morning, good morning. I'm a little late because I was reading more of The Greatest Estate Developer, which is such a fantastic. It is a fantastic little manhwa. Actually, I shouldn't say little. Apparently, everybody's read it. I'm gonna put this in memes. You're going in the meme folder, baby. Wait, saved as an MP4? Isn't that a GIF? If I copy, hang on, if I copy link and just post it, let's do that. Let's do that. Anime discussion. Put it in there. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. That's the main character. So in anime discussion, you can see the bone dragon's chasing them, and because his face is so hideous when he does certain actions, he made a blindfold out of mana to keep chasing them, and then when right as he started to sing, he made earmuffs out of mana. Because Lloyd also can't sing. He can't sing to save his life either. His singing is so bad it made a knight from hell actually cringe. It almost killed multiple people too. Oh. All right. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start here. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta get some agua for the throat. Oh, that was actually audible. Right. We'll do this. We'll jump in the game, and then we'll talk some more about the manhwa. And what does a record do? William's voice was tense, but his curiosity was obvious. They are the biggest and strongest of the casts. Nigh unstoppable juggernauts or living siege engines. Vidic here is the biggest size of the record. He'd be 10 feet tall and built like a walking tank, and his ability to heal is truly terrifying. Vidic let out a soft chuckle and rubbed the back of his head while nodding in agreement. Though he was still an unranked pup, it was nice that someone appreciated the hard work he already put in on himself. Fuck's sakes, you lot get even bigger? Jack surprised them all by jumping in, but Michael simply chuckled and nodded. Aye, tat we do. Tat Smiler we killed was a shorten. Thus, he may have given false impression just how big me kind can get. I could show them, Third Talon. With your permission, of course. Vidic looked at the Goothy and offered a smile, but Michael waved his hand and shook his head. Nay, lad. You don't got it to proper knowledge of the dragon's gift. You still need training with the Mott's tay. Okay. What is the Mott's? Samantha asked as her gaze was split between the mirror she had turned to look at. Blech. Samantha asked as her gaze was split between the mirror she had turned to look at the three of them and the red-furred werewolf himself. Let's leave Tat as a lesson for another time. Can I ask ye all about your commander? Absolutely not. William said before he crossed his arms and scowled. Look, I'm not saying you're a liar. This is all hard to swallow. Now I grant you have shown us a lot and given us a mountain of evidence against you, which speaks of sincerity from you. But we only have your word on it. Michael tensed up some and took a deep breath, his nostrils flaring some before he tilted his head and started to think about the situation. Let's get rid of that first sum. Yeah. It certainly was a hell of a lot of information to offload onto anyone, let alone 2 NDA agents that happened to be unknowing Vordir. Thus he simply sighed and nodded his head. I understand, lad. In all the excitement and pressure, I forgot myself. He then started to slowly relent and pressed in on himself, forcing himself to shrink as the true form of his was packed away like overstuffed luggage back into his Mother form. This made Samantha wince a few times as she heard the bones breaking and saw the pain on the wolf's face. By the hells, does that hurt every time? Hi, tat it do, lass. Tat pain keeps us from abusing our strength and power. Reminds us all of the divine mandate. Michael looked between the 2 agents before he coughed to ensure their attention was on him. Protect nature, to spirits, and the natural order. 'Tis be what we are charged by the divines to do. Vidic nodded his head a few times and scratched his cheek a little, while looking at the pair of agents. William and Samantha were a bit confused with the former grumbling some before tapping his foot. Pretty words, but again, just words. I understand you, laddie. As I said, in a tense situation, I forgot myself. So, let's do this proper like. May I ask your names, true? As for mine, it'd be Michael Wolf. William rolled his eyes and Samantha scowled some, but Jennifer jumped in and held up a hand with 2 fingers raised. 2 F's in that. This made Agent Lowell groan and cover his face before he shook his head. That has to be made up. What are the odds of a werewolf being named Wolf? Oi, blame me ancient kin for that. Me family has always been wolf. I can't help it that me great-grandfather took it as befitting a Wolvaran. Samantha this time cut in. Your great-grandfather? Your family line is that young? Oh, nay, lass. Us Wolvaran live a long, long time. All Vordir do in truth, or rather more accurate like, we can live a long time, if we survive to that point. You just impressed upon us how durable and unstoppable you are. What could threaten? William started to speak, but Vidic now interrupted the man. You'd be surprised. Smilers, hellhounds, demons, even some of the spirits we are to protect can turn wicked. We call those Ander that violate the mandate the Fiander, and they can have incredible powers. Mikfiander are a truly terrible threat. Those are when greater spirits, the Mikander, turn wicked. I just need to listen. Aye, the lad is right. Are you seriously saying demons exist? The hells are real? Michael and Vic both grimly nodded their heads, with the former sighing. Stop refusing to listen. Them cults that pop up from time to time. They ain't worshipping just tin air. Every now and then, a demon is able to reach out and enrapture someone, offer them what they most desire, and that leads to corruption and violation. Me own mother was slain by a wicked abomination birthed from one of these cults about 40 years back. William groaned some and shook his head before he decided on the better course and simply extended his hand out. Special Agent William Lowell. Michael blinked a few times before he accepted the hand and gave it a shake. I am what I am. Pleasure to meet you, lad. I'll give ye me number so we can keep in touch whenever you wish. And ye, lass? The ranger turned his head to look at the woman, who was eyeing the mirror once more before turning her gaze back. Agent Samantha Barker. Agent Samantha Baker. What is this mirror made of? The question caught Michael off guard, and he gave a grunt. Well, lass, I would rather keep that a secret for now. I don't want you suddenly walking around with a mirror like it and freaking yourself out. Please give that back to Jennifer. Samantha frowned some and turned to look at the woman who had been brought along. Said woman now raised her hand out to take the makeup kit back, and Samantha relented before stuffing her hands in her pockets. For some reason, she felt really apprehensive about giving it back. By the way, this is yes, bark, because Samantha Barker. Bark, bark, whoop on the brain. This is part of, like, now that she's relaxing and toying with the idea, part of her nature is coming along. Because remember, Revorin, shiny things, they don't want to give shiny things back. And for some reason now, she's noting it's strange. She doesn't have a problem giving it back, but she feels that little tinge of like, aw. Oh, but I wanted to keep it. And as I said, it'll eventually manifest where Samantha keeps, like, they'll go out to eat at a restaurant and she'll take a fork with her or something like that. And then she'll realize that she did it and she'll get all embarrassed. She'll like open up her purse and suddenly there's a knife sitting in there, like a, just a normal butter knife. And she'll be like, "What?" What? Why? Fine. And I will look into what you have told us, Ranger. Michael? I believe my mother used to use that word when I was younger. That R word you said. Revorin? Aye, ye both should. I'm not sure why your kin didn't tell you both, but... Samantha suddenly raised a hand and looked over to William, who was just letting the idea sink in. It was then she turned to look at the ranger and offered a bow of her head. Pardon, but William lost all of his family in the bombing of Danesport. It was what he didn't want to remind himself of, the pain that was ever present in the hole it left him. This in turn made the ranger tense up, for he was trying his best to smooth things over and ease the man into the idea of his true self, now realizing that his guidance had brought forth a deep wound and threatened the man's peace of mind. Feck, I'm sorry, lad. Nae matter what, I swear to ye for all to Ander and McAnder, I will teach ye. He had to turn it around and offered a helping hand out. Here, 'tis has me number on it. Get in touch whenever ye like. For nae, I want to get back to me home and rest. William took the offered card and slipped it into his pocket. He then raised a hand up to try and order the ranger to stop, but this time the woman named Jennifer stood in front of the agent. Listen, I know how crazy this all is. Trust me, I only just found out about all this. This ranger could have let me get killed by that corrupted wolf, but he saved me. I get you're with the NDA and you want to protect us. Hope that I'm not being naive with that statement, but they don't seem so bad from my point of view. Would it be the worst thing in the world to hear him out? Meet him some more in the future? Why? William could only ask the question now settled in the front of his mind, for that voice was lurking and its volume and frequency was increasing. I am so close. I guess I'm just grateful to them. If you had seen that corrupted thing, you would understand. This is when Jennifer turned and looked at Jack, who averted his eyes a bit before he too looked at William and then Samantha. I believe in what we do, but I know for sure that this man, this wolf, is not a bad guy. There are many things he could have done or ordered, but he has been trying to help me and has offered to take me to a place where I could find that help properly. I can't exactly go back to the NDA, can I? Agents Lowell and Baker both looked long and hard at Jack before the former finally let out a sigh and looked at the Ranger. I don't trust everything you said, but I would be known as a liar if I said there wasn't a part of me that wants it to be true. I will offer this out only once. I will trust for now that you have reasons for what you are doing, and that they are good ones, and ask what you need me to do. Samantha looked at Will, who turned his head and gave a smile. But know this, I don't forgive or forget. Do you understand? Aye, laddie, I do. I just ask ye go along with the cover-up. That's all. We didn't want to panic or anything, so just asking for the bare minimum. As for ye, lass, hope your mum knows what's what, and you can help support him tay. Michael nodded his head to Samantha, before turning and starting to walk away into the woods, followed closely by Vidic, Jack, and Jennifer. This was an agreeable thing, according to the bird that now settled in the trees high above and was watching each moment. He had received his orders from the divine dragoness Mani, and thus sat in observance of his charge. He would need to watch out for William and keep the man stable until more redoubts against his inevitable awakening could be erected, and Mani could behold the truth of her most beloved of all. Brightbeak had many plans, and an unknown amount of time to carry them forth. Deep in the woods, far from the tense exchange and advancing conspiracy to conceal the truth, there were 3 wolves carefully advancing. This small little pack meandered a bit as they searched for the scent markers and looked at the trees intently. The wolf at the front had a black coat with white along his chest, neck, and the underside of his snout that looked as if someone had thrown some flour at him. There was also the subtle gradients of dark brown throughout his black coat, accented when the light would hit the fur in just the right way to reveal the hidden color within the shade. His piercing silver eyes scanned the forest and would give an acknowledged nod when sighting the spirits therein, before he looked to the other 2 wolves. We're getting close. Be on your best behavior. The high tongue of his kind, sounding as slight whines, snarls, growls, and huffs, allowed for communication amongst the 3. The other 2 wolves huffed and shook their heads a bit before turning to follow in line with the black wolf that now started trotting forth. As in all things dealing with his kind, there was a proper procedure to follow for contact, and he wanted to make sure they adhered to it fervently. This would offer up less excuse for this diplomatic outing to turn into a fight, and they would need all the padding they could get. He knew deep down the arguments would be coming. And that's where we're up to now. That's where we're up to now in Chapter 8. We have the final section, which, this little brief aside about the 3 wolves to let them know, kind of like to keep track of timing-wise. And then it goes back to Jennifer, Vidic, Jack, and Michael approaching the Aether. But yeah, we're almost coming up to the end of this, and then we're going to the Chapter 9 rewrite. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it's the whole thing of, like, Ravens wanting the shiny, right? So, she realized that she's developed a little bit of a habit where she unthinkingly will just swipe something. Now, this is something that happens to a lot of the Revorin when they're young. Obviously, they grow out of it because you realize you're doing it, and then you can kind of like tamp that down. But when you're a fresh turn, or when you're starting towards your awakening, you start having these little idiosyncrasies because you're merging you know, the two halves of who you are into the being that you're supposed to be. And yeah, that is she's having herself she'll have herself a wonderful time. Hang on. I gotta see that. A gato gets brutally murdered. Hang on. Chat, I'm saving that. I'm saving that to memes. And then we'll watch it real quick before we go in. Before we go into ESO. Alright. Memes. Hold on a second. Yep, pause. Come here. Gato gets brutally murdered. Poof. Oh my god. Oh. Wonderful. That cat is thinking like, prepare yourself for the uprising. You're first on the chopping block. You're gonna be the first. You're gonna be the first to go. Alright, anyways. Hate Scalper so much. Why does Sonic Adventures 2 on Dreamcast cost $120? Because they're not making any more of them. It's literally a seller's market. Now, technically, you have all the power because don't buy it. Don't buy it at 120, right? He's definitely gonna shit on his floor. No, he's gonna cat shotgun spray all throughout the house. Wait a minute, I'm a cat. I can just shotgun it. Again, that doesn't matter. Both of them are out of print, and if Sonic Adventures 1 isn't as valuable to people's minds, then yeah, it's gonna cost less. Like, it doesn't matter that it, like, what something else costs in it, it's what it costs. Don't buy it. Just don't buy it at 120. And if it sits there and sits there, they'll lower the price eventually. Until they'll find the value that somebody will be willing to pay for.
Not even my strength can hold
Just stay out of it,
brigade.
We have lost too many lives already. Yours need not be included.
By the way, I think, if I recall, Heemjoss comes from I swear, I think Heemjoss comes from a dungeon. I don't remember what his name was, but there's an Argonian that helps you through a dungeon where you try to like stop a mad Saxilial tribe from enacting a ritual. And all throughout it, like, he's like, I'll scout ahead. And then you go into the room and you see him getting his ass beat by, like, the boss. Then he gets thrown to the side or something. It's fun. I don't know if that's the actual Argonian that happened to. You know, I need to look it up. But it is. That dungeon is genuinely funny. That's when they were starting to have a lot more fun with, like, the dungeon stories. It is! It is! Sap and Stone! Oh. Oh my god, I should go do the dungeon first. Maybe, yeah, maybe, I don't think there's any bosses or any mechanics that require multiple people. Where was it at? Was it in Shadowfen? Yeah, here it is. I knew the name sounded familiar. I want to do... Let's do the dungeon first and see if he recognizes us from the dungeon. I don't think there's any mechanics that require multiple people. So I'm going to try solo dungeon.
Well, I'm here.
Well, I'm here. Yes! I'm glad I did recognize him.
Greetings, friend. Do you mean to enter the ruins? I should warn you, you will be wading into a river of blood. I am here to go on a bold and ferocious rampage.
Oh my god. A rampage?
Yes, a rampage, then a heroic rescue. Do not try to talk me out of it. I have spent my entire hatched life preparing for this. If you want to come along, I will not stop you. Just know that Treeminder Nakesh and her brood will show us no mercy.
Wait, a rescue? What happened?
Treeminder Nakesh and the Zitzat people raided my village while I was out fishing and kidnapped my entire tribe. They mean to put them to work building this ugly city. I mean to save them. It will not be easy, but I am very plucky.
Oh god. Oh god, if only you knew. Sounds like you might need a hand. I'll help you rescue your family.
I welcome your help. There is enough glory and adventure for everyone. Just keep your fins drawn tight. If you draw the Zitzat's attention, I can strike from the shadows and help guide my tribe to safety. In heroic fashion, of course.
What is this place exactly?
The people call it Mazatun, the puzzle city. The Zitzat tribe has lived here for centuries, since before the creeks turned to rivers. And in all that time, they have never stopped building. They build and build and build. It is a sickness.
What kind of sickness?
Heart sickness. Their history, the Sonozuhil, is crazy. Obsessed. Most Hist tell the Soxhill to cast their rocks into the pond and build with reed and mud. This Hist doesn't.
Why?
Like I said, it's crazy. It could be root weevils, or bad water, or maybe it has just lived too long. My uncle lived to be 100, and he died thinking he was a marsh hen. All I know is that it makes its children build stone houses forever.
And they take slaves to help?
Yes, but not for much longer. We will see to that, right?
So what's your story?
I am an adventurer like you. Or I will be. Do not let my humble appearance fool you. I am very canny. And I wield a fishhook and knife better than any of my tribesmen.
Is this your first adventure?
No, of course not. I live on the chopping edge of danger and excitement. I have written all my adventures down if you wish to read them. There was the Great Shell Caper and the Outrageous Eel Escape. They all have excellent names like that.
This might be more dangerous than you think.
No, it is exactly as dangerous as I think. But I cannot let that prevent me from rescuing my friends and clutch mates. If I could face the bone trout of Drosh and survive, I can make it through the puzzle city.
Do you know what we'll be up against in there?
I imagine that we will face many, many Zitzat warriors. Beyond that, it is hard to say. Mazatoon is a mystery to almost everyone. I have heard stories about gigantic monsters and strange hist sap rituals, but they could all be fishtails.
Do the Zitzot have a leader?
Other than the Mad Hist Tree? Yes, their tree minder is a mage called Nakesh. I am told she is a cunning alchemist with a golden tongue and scales as thick as oak bark. If we want to stop the Zitzot for good, we will have to slay her.
Okay. Let me check up on the mechanics, because I just thought of a section that might be a bit fucking scuffed. Yeah, here we go. Part 7, solve the puzzle and rescue the elders. I think that part might need more people. Okay. Oh, okay. So, no, I have a chance of doing this. Okay. 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 And if not, we'll wait for Grynus and Rapar, and then we'll we'll try again. I'll have one of them start the thing, and we'll just go through the storyline. But let's give it a shot. As they say, let's give it the good old college try, shall we? Okay. I'll definitely have to see how we do on the bosses. That'll be their big test.
And down they go.
Drop your picks, friends.
Should have been more
It is
prepared.
time to leave this place. Quickly, follow me.
Himjas, how did you... Never mind. Zatsu, the spine breaker. She's taken the others deeper into the ruins.
Keep moving. I will guide this lot to the exit. Then we can send Zatsu to the root place.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about this mechanic. Alright, so now we're going to start dealing with the hiss sap mechanic. Ooh. Ow! Woo! Thank God I have a self-heal. That was close.
I thought we'd never escape. You must hurry. More of our tribesmen are trapped inside the ruins. Please save them.
Can't believe someone just left this here.
You get back here. Woofda.
You won't keep score, will you? Me neither.
Keep your tails low. One of their strongest is just ahead.
Alright, we're about to see if boss mechanics, if there's any boss mechanics now, because the one I was worried about was the puzzle. Zatsu.
About time we faced an actual challenge.
Serve the Zitzat or die!
Ow! Doing this so I can get my stamina back easier.
Stones are ours to command.
Ah! Alright, there we go. Well, now we're immune to it. For a little bit. Ah! I let go of the block too early. That wasn't so bad. First one. First boss down.
I arrived.
Got to
too
be
late.
better than that to stop us.
I guided the first group back to the swamp. You are free, friends. Flee this place.
Angels, is that you?
Yes, I am here to rescue you. You sound surprised.
No. Well, yes, a little.
You should head back to the village. My companions and I will free the rest of the tribe. Pay no attention to them. They are still in shock, I think. I will run ahead to scout out these ruins. I will try to leave a few Zitzat alive so you can share in the glory.
Oh, Himjas. Oh no. Oh no, Himjas. Stop trying to...
Hist, bless you. More of our Shellkin are through that gate. Please save them.
Oh yeah, Heem Josh is getting bullied
You will be.
when I get up. Ugh.
Bones will make fine mortar.
Ah! Fuck. Ooh, shit. Misclick.
Street, Jacine, we are here to rescue you.
It is Mima and Bounties. Are you all right? That was a savage beating.
All according to plan. Now, the 4 of you should swim to safer waters.
4 of
My
you.
companions and I will find the rest of the tribe.
Yes, we will make for the marsh. But keep your bellies to the mud. They've woken up mighty Chuden.
I'm just sitting there getting bullied the whole
Mighty
time.
Chudan, it is nothing we cannot handle, right? Ha ha!
Oh.
It looks much worse than it is. I am sure.
Where's Mighty Chudon?
Not who. What? A giant Hajmota by the sound of it. There are stories about Nakesh using tonics to grow monsters, but just be careful. Even baby Hajmota are dangerous. I will rush in to help as soon as I am able.
So getting beaten up was part of the plan?
Yes.
Really?
No. I tried to sneak behind one of the Zitzat, catch him unaware. It turns out that I am very, very loud.
So
I
what
will
now?
put my arm back in its socket. I should have done it while my clutch mates were still here. Putting your own arm back into its socket is a very brawny and impressive thing to do. Anyway, you should keep going.
Oh. Oh, the poor bastard. Oh no. I'm remembering this mechanic. Looks vaguely. Oh. Oh, there it is. 24 hours. No. Get the spice off. Get the spice off of me. No. Spice sickness. And then this is what can help get it taken off of you too. Spice is horrible. Oh no. All right. Woo. Piece of treasure. Oh. You see the future now? The spice must flow! Oh shit!
Chudon has broken her bonds.
Right. I don't remember the mechanics of this fight. We're gonna find out on the fly. See you, little fuck. What hit me for 15,000 damage? What? Sorry, 30,000 damage. Apparently 2 15s back to back. Alright. I gotta pay attention. Something smoked me. Something smoked me. I'll go Wolfie. I'll go Wolfie mode on this one. Oh, game! Why? Don't do that. Oh! It's multi-hit? It's multi-hit! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I have to keep blocking all the way through it. It does 9,000 damage when you block it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, can't block through it. Might need to try dodging, or maybe try to run to one of those people when they're up. I don't remember the mechanic fully, but at the moment we kill those two, he starts trying to spit. I dodged a couple, but there's just so much spray. Oh my god, I don't know if I can physically do this. I'm trying to think of the mechanics and how they work. Oh god.
Or pay the price.
Oh my god, I dodged them all. Oh my god! Oh, well, Sharper Side's dead. I need to get back stamina. I got him! I win!
What have you done?
It is Nakesh. We have killed your pet. Release the rest of the Strithylfur tribe, or suffer the same fate. That was good, right?
No, I think not. Zalnur prepares your elders for sacrifice, even as we see. Their blood will
Oh.
A sacrifice? There may still be time to save them. If the stories are true, Zalnur is slow and stupid, but also strong as a grot oak. We must move quickly. We must not linger, friend. We have elders to save and great peril to face.
Tell me about these elders.
They are the wisest members of the tribe. They carry the root talk and know all the sacred croaks and Chakasay naming secrets. Losing them would be like having our hearts cut out. We cannot let Nakesh claim them for the Zitzat.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna cheatsy doodle on this one because I'm by myself. I'm a cheatsy doodle on this one and get the order correct. The order. Here we go. Order of the symbols of the calendar is Shaha, Hisdik, Hisoko, Tithil, Zulumat, Zich. The egg could be set on Nahish Visim by the entrance or near the exit. Oh my god. Once a button is pressed, many Zitzot warriors will arrive from openings in the walls covered in vines. It is ideal to wait until every Zitzot member is dead before pressing another button. Okay. I like you funny words, Lizard Man. Dude, have you seen this already? He tried to sneak up on somebody and he got gotted and he was getting wailed on while he showed up. He was getting just absolutely beat. Okay. It was Zalnur.
I have never seen him. People say he is 50 hands tall, with spines as sharp as Mehrunes' razor. This is probably exaggeration, though. He cannot be more than 30 hands. 40 at most.
That's still pretty tall.
Tall is just a matter of perspective, right? Well, no, I guess it is not. 30 hands is enormous. Do not worry about it. I am certain he is very stupid and clumsy. Killing him will be a roll in the mud for warriors such as we.
All right. Yeah, so the reason I'm doing this dungeon solo is because Heemjoss shows up again in Blackwood. I didn't know that. And I recognized his name, so I stopped playing yesterday off stream, and I was like, I recognize that name. I recognize Heemjoss. But where? Is he the Argonian in the dungeon? He's like trying to help but keeps getting bullied? And yes, he is. He absolutely is. Oh, fuck. Alright, well. Oh, fuck, there's two of them.
You're going to regret this.
Miss me? Miss me? Ah! No, no, you don't, no, you don't! Alright, good. Biggest threat's down. Stop sappening yourself. Stop sappening. Stop it. Okay. Right. Some stuff I want to take. I'm not taking any of the like gear because it's all going to be, it's one tier down always, and I don't know why they do that. defeat Zalnor the Slaver, and then we can go in. Oh, thank God, I knocked him down before he could actually do it. Alright. Now we got our werewolf back and ready if we need it. Good tree at last. I always thought I would die a farmer's death. Also leaves and anointed the black mud. Now I see that no one will croak my song to the ring counters or plant my Toll at the foot of the hist. I die, kill death. So it goes. Whisper my name to the wind, so I might find my way home. Damn.
We will bury you!
A tribe of assholes, every single one of you. Assholes to the left of me, douchebags to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Oh yeah, here we go. Heemjaz, the hero! You've got this, Heemjaz!
I have searched high and low, but I cannot find any sign of Zalnor or the elders. It is also very, very quiet. That either means the Zitzat have fled, or they have gathered in great numbers to kill us all. I hope it is the second.
I'm filled with sap and fury. You know, you should really be careful what you wish for. You should really, really be careful what you wish for. Tunk! They throw a rock right at his head at the start. I am filled with sap and fury. Hey, I just needed my stamina back. Oh shit! No, fuck, I'm going down. Ow!
Another glorious victory. I just need a moment to gather my wits. And throw up. Keep looking for Zalnor. I will be right behind you.
Yeah, they literally threw a rock that was about the size of his head, like probably like 150% his head, right? And they chucked it right at his noggin, just slammed right into him. Oh! Oh God! Oh, the fucking spice is back. I remember this being where so many dungeon groups died. Because you get spiced, and the debuff lasts for 24 hours unless you get to the water. Oh, thank fuck. I wonder if they tuned that down because it was one of the funniest things in the world to be killed by a bajillion mud crabs.
Invaders! Where your fangs sit up.
Like, unironically, there would just be hundreds of mud crabs. No, no! Ugh! Fuck! I knew it! Fuck! I knew it. I couldn't stop the one from charging me, and they do ridiculous damage. But hey, we killed a bunch of them. That's what matters, right? Kill the next one.
Claim their skin for Nakesh!
There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it. Owie. His sickness and blistering amber. Leave me be, mud crabs. Leave me be. It's time to deal with the trolls. Feed you to the Wamasu. Ah! Mud crabs. Crab battle. Ah! Snake, what's going on? Crab battle. Ah! Game, don't do that. What was that? Hold up. Is this turned on? No, it's not. Let's see how high the temperature is. Woo! 57C on my graphics card. Yikes. Crap. Battle.
Dan, I'm glad I'm on your side.
Yep, I do be pretty toasty. No. Get back here! Right. Oh, fuck. Okay, well. Prioritize.
Invaders! Where your fangs sit up.
Good. Ah! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit. Woo! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. I was able to dodge. I had enough stamina to dodge it. When you see those hiss guys charge up, they are going to do a serious amount of damage. They are filled with sap and fury.
Friends, our foolish cousin freed us, but that beast Zal-Nur caught him. You must hurry.
Oh, nah. Yep. It's time. Poor Joss is about to have another bad day.
Kill puny rat.
Stand back, or I will...
Ugh. Kill puny rat.
Rats, you die.
Alright, I need to check the mechanics here. Oh fuck, I didn't dodge it. If I recall, we can... I think we can release the Wama suit. Oh fuck, oh fuck.
One of the beasts.
Get him over here, get him over here. Fuck! Where's it? No! Ah! All right, that's it. I need mobility and speed.
A Wamasu is off its chain. Kill it.
You are wet! Downur hates wet rats!
Stay with me.
Oh god, don't get him both of this.
Downur kill stupid lizards!
Loose Wamasu.
Downur break ground! Ground break you!
Quick! Quick!
You not be clean for long! No! You die! You...
Woo!
I had him by the short spines. I know it did not look
Thank you,
like it,
Wamasu.
but feigning panic is an excellent way to set an opponent off guard. Anyway, thank you.
Feigning
Keep
panic is
moving.
an excellent way to
We
set
are
an
near to
opponent off
finding
guard.
the tree minder and the elders. I know it.
Okay, so you must begin by activating the calendar on the floor. One symbol will begin to glow, indicating that the button on a cage control stone with the corresponding symbol must be pressed to release an elder. If you press the wrong button, if the wrong button is pressed, the elder in the cage you messed up on will be drenched in sap and driven mad. The elder will then be released from their cage and attack you with the rest of the Zitzot. Your goal is to avoid this. The order of the symbols on the calendar that must be followed is always the same. The order is Shaja, Hisdik, Hisoko, Thithel, Zulamat, Zeech. The buttons these symbols are set on are randomized. For example, the egg could be set on Nahish Vesum by the entrance, or Nahish Naxaltan near the exit. Once a button is pressed, many Zotzit warriors will arrive from openings in the walls covered in vines. It is ideal to wait until every Zitzot tribe member is dead before pressing another button. Okay. Right. So.
Please. I just need...
Your bones will make fine mortar.
Oh, not what I was expecting to interact with?
Him, Joss. Is that...
Yes, it is me. I just need to... Kayak. I will tend to this one. Save the others.
Coins. Coins. Woo! 18 gold, baby! Woo! Alright. Enough dilly-dallying. Oh, bananas. Okay. So now we do this.
Indolent, worthless. The Zitsot do not suffer weakness. Drench the elders. Kill the invaders. Who's there? She means to twist us into monsters. Please, you must set us free.
I don't see the buttons on you though. Want to make sure. Okay.
Give him a fight.
Yes, bless you.
All right. His sapling is next. Is that the sapling? Yeah, okay. Two branches on it. I feel like I made this part easier. Because I recall, like, there used to be like a timer or something that everyone needed to do. Okay. Now, Elder Hist.
Got your back.
May the sun warm your scales, friend.
No. Okay. Now the oog. The oog.
I'm alive. Thank you.
I'm alive.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sickness. That was too close.
Out of juice. Hold on a second. Out of juice. Thank you. The strongest job in the world is not hero oracle, but apparently appraiser provincial. That's one. Which I personally like. Then I've been watching Kusunogi's Garden of the Gods. Ow. Alright. So we saved all of the elders. It's the final battle. And I don't remember this mechanics at all, so I need to read up on this. Hold on. Oh, veteran mode might have the tricky thing where it like might be on the timer. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I need to remember. Tree Miter Nakesh. Mechanics. I remember there was something weird. Burn down the siphoning totems immediately. Keep ads out of her hist pools and handle the vision mechanic. Managing the amber plasma mechanic. Minor damage over time dot effect, but keeps nearby ads from getting a massive damage buff. Now Kesh will target a random player, so it'll always be me, causing their vision to turn blue and replacing their skill bar with a fireball attack. Around the arena, statues will glow. The afflicted player must find the real glowing statue. On normal vet, allies can use synergy to reveal it. On hard mode, the group must communicate to guide the targeted player. What happens if I hit the wrong one? Oh no. What happens if I hit the wrong one? Well.
Mother Root, Father Stone, grant me your strength.
Whoa!
Dry-skinned savages, this city will be your grave. Plant the seed and reap the harvest.
Oh my god, the siphoning totems are brutal!
Beasts in amber, wake and remember! Drink deep and fall to madness!
Ugh! Oh my god!
Let me open your eyes! Wither and
Out of there!
Working on it! Oh my god, I got the siphoning totem down. No, stop!
And give in!
Please!
Rise, amber shade of Salnor! Crush
You
them!
die, slave scum!
It really just means spirited is what this is.
Down here will crush your heads!
Stop, you you bitch! Ah!
Your strength belongs to me!
This is so mean-spirited! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! You fuck!
Sap and give in!
Oh. Help me, chat! Help me! It's just so mean-spirited.
Enough! Wake vines and drag them to Sithis! Your minds
Oh my god! At least I gotta put that dot on her again. No! I'll take the debuff. Fuck! What is it? Please! Release me! Fuck you.
and fall to
At least I got a couple more dots on her. That's all that matters. She bleeding. I can't tell. I don't have anybody to like tell me which one is the right one. I just have to go through and hope. Oh my god. Get her quick! No, you fuck! At least my dot's on her again. In a funny way, because I do so much damage, it's healing me back. I'm working on it, damn it. Where is she? Fuck you! Thank you!
You will feed the roots! You will!
It is time to make this bitch pay. You attack from the right.
I
will
win.
late again.
I saw her charging up the
Direct spine
illusion
of
again.
deep disappointment.
I was like, do not. I saw her charging that
This is
illusion
the
again.
mad hissed by the egg. Do you see how it weeps and twists its roots? I hope the elders can help.
Oh, okay, change this. Reroll. Have dangerous fine. 8 dangerous foes is fine. Whew.
It appears that our adventure is at an end. I will admit, it did not go exactly as planned. But all true adventures include some deep bruises and frantic screaming, right? I am right, aren't I?
Sure. What now?
There is still the matter of the Hist. The elders may be able to put it to sleep, but that mud is too deep for me. The important thing is that our rampage was a success, right? Nakesh is dealt with, and my eggkin are free. Well done, friend.
Hooray!
That ladder was not kind to old knees. You have done well, Himjas. Very well indeed.
Thank you, Root Mother, but my companions are the real heroes. I spent most of our adventure lost or unconscious. I was...
Reckless? Yes. But the chick that tumbles out of the nest is not without virtue. Courage, even a fool's courage, is always worthy of praise.
Thank you.
This Hist, I hear it now. It is in anguish. Mighty Hist, hear the cries of your children. Loosen your roots and unfetter your leaves. Sleep dreamless and long. Sleep and be at peace. Good. With rest and clean water, it may yet remember what it means to be a Hist. Thank you, friends.
Yes, victory for Himjas. Victory for the Zuzahi. Sorry, the cheering can wait, I guess.
Sorry, the cheering can wait.
Again, you have my thanks. Hopefully, we will meet again. Preferably in a dark and terrifying cave full of scary fish. I am much better at fighting fish. Trust me.
All right, now we can go back to
Not sick of me yet?
Blackwood.
But what if we are wrong? Not even my
Yes, it
strength
put me back
can
here.
hold back an entire brigade.
Just stay out of it, Himjas. We have lost too many lives already. Yours need not be included.
Oh, it's you. You come at a perfect time, my friend. Care to team up again for another bout of heroics? I need your help avoiding a conflict. Tensions between my tribe and the Imperials who set up camp nearby are close to a breaking point.
What's going on?
Members of my tribe have gone missing. We captured an Imperial lieutenant to question him about it, but everyone is so angry already. If my tribe executes him before we actually get to the bottom of this, it will only make things worse.
What do you need from me?
What this situation needs is an outsider's perspective. My people are too enraged to think clearly, and the lieutenant will not talk to us anyway. We need someone outside the tribe to mediate. You would be compensated, of course. What do you say?
I'll talk to the lieutenant and find out what happened to your missing people.
I am sure our combined heroism will save
Do you
my
remember?
tribe
Do you remember
from this
Himjas
plight.
Dropar?
The Imperial lieutenant is just ahead. While you speak with him, I will head to
We
the
just
northern
soloed
swamps
the
to
dungeon
continue
to
investigating.
bring him back.
Meet
It was
me
a bit
there when
tricksy
you are
on
finished.
one of them. The fucking gotta dodge on the one was rough. He was the Argonian that helps you through Mazatoon, the Hiss dungeon. You can rewatch the VOD. We literally just did it because I recognized him, and I was like, wasn't he the one that runs us through the dungeon? And he is. So I went and did the dungeon real quick. That ending was awful, though. That ending fight was awful. I kept getting put into the dream. I kept put in the hallucination. I'm like, no, please. Who are you arguing with just now?
Ah, that was Oleg, a member of the tribe and a good friend. He is adamant that the Imperials are responsible for our missing people, but does not think I should involve myself. His opinion is shared by many, sadly.
Why?
My heroic deeds have caused a few mishaps of late. In addition, everyone is convinced of the Imperials' guilt. But an intelligent, seasoned adventurer such as myself is more skeptical. Mainly because we, have no evidence.
What else could be taking your people?
No idea. But hopefully, speaking with the lieutenant will shed some light on that. If his people are innocent, then he might help guide us to the real enemy. And if they are not, then I will strike them down with the power of a grot oak.
Why are tensions so high between your tribe and the Imperials?
The Imperials from Leowin have been expanding their territory eastward for some time. Now they creep like
Evidence
moss
is
on
important,
the
yes.
edges of what my tribe considers our land. At first, they were just a nuisance. We assumed the swamp would deal with them in time.
Do they threaten you?
No, just the opposite. They wish to work with us to help expand their holdings and offered valuable goods in trade.
Yep, I'm in Blackwood.
But my tribe turned their tails at them. Too many times our people have been pushed from our homes with fake promises.
What happened then?
The Imperials left us alone, but refused to leave the area. Eventually, tension turned to arguments. Shortly after, members of our tribe began to vanish. It was like flame to a dried tree.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
You will be very impressed, I'm sure. I've had many adventures and victories since then. The Trial of Mud, the Great Fishhook Escapade, the Toad's Overstuffed Belly, and many more. You will have to read some when things are not so dire.
Why are you with a different tribe?
My heart burned for more daring adventures. I have traveled far and wide, doing heroic deeds wherever I go. I came here a little over a month ago to offer my services to this tribe. And
Oh,
it
no.
is clear they have need of me.
Oh no. I always wonder if his other tribe, like, kicked him out because he was being too rambunctious.
We told him just to stop trying to recruit strangers for this. He will not listen.
To Bella's sacred buttocks, am I glad to see someone that's not part of this tribe. Maybe you can do something. I've tried telling these lizards that my soldiers have nothing to do with their disappearing people, but they won't listen.
Talk to me now. What's going on here?
I'm an officer in Leowin's Ivory Brigade. We've been trying to expand trade routes out here, but we're not kidnapping people. My brigadines are missing too. I was pursuing a lead to find them when I got ambushed and thrown in this cage.
What lead?
I was investigating the great number of beasts that have started congregating by the water's edge. It's like they've taken over. Nothing about it seems natural. My theory is that those monsters are responsible for our missing people.
How so?
They're vicious, and the sheer number of them all at once is undoubtedly lethal. But my commander's skeptical. He thinks the Argonians are retaliating for us getting too close to their territory. And if he gets wind of this, he'll respond in kind.
Outsider, this Imperial speaks lies. Our people did not vanish until they arrived. I understand that Himjas asked for your help, but he can be overzealous. We have the situation under control. Our prisoner feigns ignorance, but he does not tell the whole truth. This dry skin was found trespassing in our swamps to the north.
Claims he's looking for his missing people.
Always excuses with these Imperials. First, they show up claiming to seek trade. When we ask that they leave, they camp near our borders, and more arrive each day against our wishes. Suddenly, our people go missing. This is no coincidence.
Why the Imperials take your people?
I wish I knew. There is a supposed peace between my people and the Imperials. Keshu the Blackfin ensures that. But that does not mean some do not still break rank, especially if they want to lay claim on a new land. But why not just attack us?
Himjas seems to want to figure that out.
Himjas is enthusiastic to a fault. He thinks himself a hero, but usually just ends up getting himself into more trouble. This is no different. If you insist on helping, then I suggest you drag him out of the northern swamps before he hurts himself.
Okay. We're going to the east, though. Whatever. Bog dogs. What's this? Ooh. Ooh, well, that screams part of the main storyline of the zone.
Always nice to get stocked up.
There you are. This is where our investigation begins. Let us look around.
Imperial tracks.
There are footprints ahead, toward the water. This is where I gallantly apprehended the lieutenant. We are on the right track. Let us continue.
The bog dogs and everything do look strange as fuck right now. Like, look at them. Look at the hackwings and bog dogs.
These ancient totems are spread out across the swamp, but they are always dormant. Strange. I think there are more farther ahead. I wonder if they are active as well.
Mangled corpses.
Argonians and Imperials. It looks like they were fighting back to back, defending themselves. Their wounds are jagged too. Perhaps we will find survivors farther up this way.
Dye spill.
We use this dye for rituals. Is this what woke those totems? Let us follow the footprints.
Oh, fuck!
This is the largest of those totems I mentioned earlier. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I think I understand. These totems, the dye was used to paint runes upon them. which must have activated their latent magic. But those runes are only known to this tribe. The Imperials could not have done this. It had to be one of our own.
What do the runes do?
With these runes, whoever is responsible turned this totem and the others into very powerful lures. That explains the excess of creatures coming out of the swamp. They would be drawn out in droves by this kind of magic.
Why does someone do that?
I do not know. It is incredibly dangerous, even with someone as skillful as me protecting the tribe. These creatures do not discriminate who they hunt. We need to stop this.
How do we do that?
I am not sure. My brute strength and fortitude do not lend themselves easily to the inner workings of tribe magic. But perhaps fortitude is all we need. Let us try smashing it. You go first. I will save my strength in case we have need of it.
Alright. Fine. Ah! Ow!
Despite my yelping, I was not afraid, I assure you. There is no shame in being frightened, of course. If you are alarmed, do not worry. You are safe with me. Anyway, that was a great effort on your part. But perhaps hitting it is not enough.
What do we do now?
This is now beyond my capability. I believe the magic of these totems and the secret to destroying them would be known by the elder of my tribe, Naish Nurwal. I think we need to speak to her if we are to learn anything more.
Where's Naish Norwal?
She should be back in the village. I will head there first and explain the situation, but I believe you should speak with her as well. Nahish Nurwal, does not always take my counsel. I will meet you there. I will return and speak to Nahish Nurwal. Meet me there when you can.
It's just funny. Despite my yelping, I wasn't afraid. Oh. Nope, didn't scare me.
Bodies of Imperials and our own?
Yes, fighting together, and their wounds were jagged, as if they were from mighty beasts.
Himjas, if this is another story, Nahish Narwal, I will go verify the truth of this claim.
I appreciate your willingness to help, outsider, but you must understand. Himjas has a strong heart, but he often invents problems in order to test his heroism. This matter with the Imperials is likely simpler than he insists.
Actually, one of your people's responsible for the missing people, both Argonian and Imperial.
What? This is a very serious accusation. The idea that one of our own caused so much pain, it is as hard to chew as thick bark. Is what Himjas said about the bodies true? Please, tell me all that you know.
Someone used magical runes to turn totems into lures, which attracted creatures from the swamp.
The creatures in the swamp are incredibly vicious, even in small doses. It's no wonder so many have fallen prey. It seems our prisoner was not lying to us. Those totems are ancient and very powerful. Meddling with them is quite dangerous.
We tried destroying the largest one, but failed.
The one at the top of Zal Aristotle? I'm not surprised. Dismantling lures as powerful as this will require going inside the Zanmir. Unfortunately, as time abandoned Zal Aristotle, its depths filled with nightmarish horrors.
Then what should we do?
We have no choice but to venture inside the Zanmir. But we do not have enough people to do so safely. We have lost too many of our warriors. You are here as a mediator. Perhaps you could convince the Imperials to assist us in this matter.
I can try.
Good. Hopefully he will be willing to appeal to his superiors. Regardless, I will make sure he is freed. Take this. It is a ward that will unlock the main entrance of Zal Aristotle. I will gather as many warriors as I can, and meet you there.
I'll speak to the lieutenant and then enter Zal Aristotle.
Gods, this can't be happening.
God!
I heard what was discussed. I can hardly believe it. They were so quick to pin the blame on us, and the whole time it was one of their own people? I suppose it doesn't matter now. We've all lost friends. What we need to do is fix this.
Do you think your people would be willing to help the Argonians enter the Zaunmere?
The Ivory Brigade is far from petty. I'm sure there will be some who are unhappy about it, but even they will understand the need to work together in order to stop this. I'll speak with my commander if I'm free to go. I'm sure I can convince him.
Argonians will free you. Go speak to your captain.
My apologies on behalf of my tribe, Lieutenant. Let us get you out of there.
I will meet you at the ruins.
I will meet you at the ruins. Okay, let's go.
The entrance to Zal Aristotle should be along the bottom of the structure.
Ooh.
Let us hurry.
So it's not for the main story. It is for this quest. Okay.
There, the door.
That's always a good sign. Blinding light. I activate the light of God. My eyes! My eyes!
Oh, it is quite dark in here. Why don't you lead?
You want to die? Fine.
Ah, that's what I thought. I was looking at it, I was like, I wonder if it is a trap or not. Oh, Vorplasms. Hooray. Oh, it's your friend, unfortunately.
You relics, why will you not stop?
Oleg, you did this?
Hinjas, I am sorry. I cannot disable the lures, no matter how hard I try. My touch causes them to fade, yet they return within seconds. When I take my axe to the stone, my blade only dulls. I blame the Imperials for our missing people. I was a fool.
Why'd you do it?
I was trying to protect my people. Too many times dryskins have come to our swamps in an attempt to claim them. These Imperials seemed no different. I hoped to frighten them. I activated the totems to try and chase them off.
Just says they've been turned to lures.
Yes, our people once used them as a means to gather food and resources. When the totem is active, creatures are drawn to its aura like a Kotugava to blood.
You didn't think there was a connection between the lures and your missing people?
I did not know how dangerous this ancient magic truly was. I did not understand my actions were the cause of all this. Not until I heard about the bodies you and Himjas found. And once I realized, it was already too late.
You came here to try and fix things anyway?
Yes, but it is impossible. Nothing I do works. The magic replenishes itself within mere moments. I am truly sorry. We should evacuate our people to Gideon before Hutan Zel is overrun.
Great old source book for GURPS, the SCP warehouse, well before SCP. Canonically, the Ark of the Covenant kills all that touch, including bugs, making it the bug zapper of God. Help is coming.
Help is here, my friend. Let us begin.
Nahish no. And the Imperials? I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Time for blame can come later. We're here to help.
Alright.
Oleg's actions were foolish. These lures have lain dormant for a reason. The magic within them is dangerous. Still, the actions of the past cannot change the present. What is done cannot be undone. But we can ensure that no one else gets hurt.
How do we do that?
A ritual. To dismantle the lures, they must be touched above ground and below within a few moments of one another. It requires an act of unison. Perhaps it is a test from those that came before us, a lesson of sorts. Now it falls to us to learn it.
You just need to unplug the Zonmir from the history. If only it was that simple. How do we coordinate above and below?
The Imperials agreed to post their soldiers above ground. They're already in position and awaiting orders. Once you activate a lure below, its partner above the surface will flicker, signaling the Imperials to act. Do you understand?
Yes, what will you be doing?
I will return above to coordinate our efforts. If something were to go wrong, I want to be able to help remedy it. You and Himjas must dismantle the lures down here and rejoin us when you are finished. Good luck to you, outsider. And thank you.
Himjas and I will handle the lures down here.
Thank you.
We will fix this, Oleg. Do not worry.
Alright. I'm gonna give them time to get out of the building first. Touch.
I think it is working.
She probably already told them above ground that, you know, they'll flicker. When they flicker, activate them. Right, that appeared while I wasn't crouched.
Seems the Imperials up above are succeeding as well.
Yeah, look! Activated it again. Strange. More plasms, ugh.
That was the last one. Now I will make a swift, daring exit and run back to the village. Meet you there.
Now I'll make a swift and daring exit.
Let's knock some heads.
End of the day, the player character needs to do the work for gameplay. We know this, but it's great that other people are involved. This is team effort, not just NPCs waiting for you to fix it. Yeah.
You have my thanks, Lieutenant, as well as my tribe's friendship.
Thank you. I assure you, we will do everything in our power to make sure this is the
See
start of
that?
a prosperous
Probably
friendship
something
between our
useful in
people.
there.
A great success. We are victorious and strong, and all mostly intact.
Good thinking. Let's thaw out a little before we get moving again.
The totems have fallen silent above ground. I assume you and Himjas were also successful from below. The beast should move on now. I do not think they will trouble us any more than they did before all this. We will all be safe.
We'll find out. This is all between you and the Imperials now?
In large part because of your efforts, we were able to find common ground and the desire to communicate. I have personally apologized for our responsibility for the bloodshed, and they have been gracious enough to accept my sincerity.
What's going to happen to Oleg?
Oleg was trying to protect his people, and we understand that. But his actions cost lives on both sides, and for that he must be punished. It pains me, but it is necessary. Oleg understands and he will face his punishment bravely.
I see.
You have my enduring gratitude, traveler. Should your adventures ever bring you this way again, know that you may call us allies. I think Himjas was looking for you. Be sure to say your farewells to him before you continue your journey.
The tribe will be telling stories of this for many years to come, I am sure. The mighty Himjas, with his faithful partner, slashing through horrors in the darkness of ancient ruins without a shred of fear. Thank you for your help, friend.
What will you do now?
The tribe will flourish now that we are no longer fighting with the Imperials. As for me, I will continue performing heroic deeds across the coast. Great heroes like us never stay in one place too long.
Wish you luck, Himjas.
Please, take this. Not only did you fight bravely, but you ensured a truce between my tribe and the Imperials. You saved many lives today. I will make sure no one leaves you out of the grand stories of our heroism.
Sweet quest.
We did it, friend. We fearlessly pursued the truth, cut through our foes with Wamasu-like strength, bested our enemies, and came out victorious. And I did not get terribly injured. This is a great day.
Yeah, all throughout the dungeon quest line, he's getting fucking brutalized. He is getting absolutely brutalized all throughout it. You're angry with Oleg?
No, though I imagine some will be. I happen to understand what it is like to be impulsive and overconfident at times. I see why he did it, and in my heart, I know I can forgive him. Whether he can forgive himself is a different matter.
What about the Imperials? Will they forgive Oleg?
That I am not sure. But the fact that they put aside their grief and anger in order to help us in the ruins makes me believe that they understand better than I would have anticipated. I hope they forgive him, and that relations between us flourish.
Thank you for your part in this. Our intention was never to frighten the citizens here, but we did not listen to them when they expressed their concerns. We simply went about our business. This is just as much our fault.
What do you do now?
My commander asked me to be the official liaison between the Ivory Brigade and these Argonians. I hope to keep our alliance intact, and perhaps even turn it into a friendship. It'll take some doing, but I'm confident we're off to a good start.
What do the rest of your soldiers think?
Opinions differ, but they are all honorable. They will hold up this alliance, even if they are still mourning those we lost. Time will heal that pain, and even those who protest the loudest will see that peace is the right answer.
Alright, Oleg.
My gratitude is overflowing, like a swollen river. If not for you, there would have been many more deaths. My punishment awaits me, though I do not know if it will ever feel like enough for all the hurt I caused.
What's your punishment?
Nahish Nurwul is being lenient. A full exile would be fitting, but instead she has ordered me to hunt rare quarry. I cannot return until I procure the skin of an albino deathhopper, a beast which has not been seen in more than a Hist's age.
You think you'll be able to do it?
It is not an impossible task, just very difficult. I am exiled until I find my quarry, so I have no choice. It may take me many changes of the seasons, but that is what I deserve. I accept my punishment and will endeavor to see it through.
Huh. That is actually an interesting point of like, yes, he's exiled, right? But there is a chance, if for whatever reason,
By your
like,
side, Tamid.
yeah, exactly. So it's not quite exile, but functionally one unless a nigh miracle. Exactly. He could have a miracle happen and literally find one of them, like, in a couple seasons. And that could be considered a sign from, you know, like a divine thing of, no, yeah, he should be forgiven. could take him the rest of his life. You don't know. I'm gonna go harvest. There's a reason I switched to him. He loves when you do archaeology. He loves when you dig up the past. I bounce around everywhere.
Kais Jekosid. Let us fight.
Oh, shit. A little above, eh? Okay, ah! I'm stuck! Damn, I was hopeful. Alright, keep going.
Look around us, Tamid. I would not have you miss the beauty of this place.
Oh, it auto-used it. Okay. Aha. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why that's why I did it the way I've done it. I always try to finish off like his own side quests first. Oh shit. Go, done. Nothing. Nothing but net. Oh, we're not gonna get anything. Ah, bummer. Tidal canoe.
A profound find, Tamid.
3
I am
hearts.
pleased to see it.
So whenever you go doing your scrying and stuff like that, always have him out. He very much appreciates it. Oh wait, actually, speaking of, don't I have some companion stuff? Yeah. Okay.
Yes?
Yes. Put that on, but light armors. Man, 200 extra armor and increases ultimate generation. Not useful at the moment, but it'll be in the future. Wonder what ultimates can
Share
you get?
your thoughts as you wish. I am listening.
Calls upon the power. Swing a blade of lunar light in front of them. Enemies damaged by this ability have minor magic steel applied for 10 seconds, causing them and their allies to restore their 68 magicka to attackers every 1 second when damaging enemies. Maybe I should make him a two-hander. Bill, I've got him doing Destro staff stuff. Maybe dual wield? Yeah, think thunk on that. Thinky thunk, thinky thunk, thinky thunk. If you look at his, hang on.
Have my ear.
If you look at his Khajiit skill here. Decrease ability cooldown and increases health. So he's much more like tanky Tonk, right? I was giving him the staff to try to keep him out of direct, like out of AoEs and things like that.
A place of such beauty eases the ache of being so far from my time.
Very hostile Argonians. Trial Rock Grove. Ah! No! They bound me! Fort overrun with enemies. Okay. Right. So done that, done that. I should go up here and go into this delve. I guess first we'll get our daily. Ah! Bitch.
Right.
Get our daily and see where it wants to send us. And then probably, once we do like all the side stuff, we can then go do the main storyline. And see if we run into other side stuff on the way. Whoa. And I'm gonna go get myself some pizza real quick, because my stomach just growled so fierce. Be right back a moment. return. Oh, I return with pizza and rolls.
Would you care to help a friend receive a blessing?
All right.
There are many people in Lake. My good friend, Larry.
Oh, we gotta do the blessing one again.
Be careful out there, friend.
Right. So we're gonna go to this thing to go get his friend a blessing, which was where was it at? Was it here? I mean, I think it is this one. Yes, it is. Okay. This is also where the one Argonian got turned into a pig, and you have to go. His sister begs you to like help him get turned back from being a pig, and he apparently has a really good singing voice, which is what finally appeases the Nereid in here. But now he's stuck with like, oh, thank you for. Thank you, friend. It's very helpful. They he just can't help it. And you can call him out on the fact that he's making all this noise. Like, are you doing that on purpose? Like, am I doing what? Because his brain has been scrambled so much that he keeps making animal noises. He's like, oops. Oopsie. Ribbit. I just love that the sister is completely over the situation too when you like go to each one and the Nereid is like being less and less helpful. The sister's just finally like, oh please, great Nereid, whatever, just come on, just turn my brother back, please. Bog dog dung. So yeah, we're putting hopper bile, bog dog dung, and then this, which is toxic odor petals, and it's like it's so vile. But when you splash someone with it, it apparently gives them like it's literally like the luck potion from Harry Potter. Unironically. It doesn't last forever, but you do it if like somebody's having a lot of misfortune or bad luck. You do this for them, and that helps change their fortunes. And the guy we're gonna do it to has been having a lot of terrible luck. Back here to mix the blessing solution. We use the water or the bucket. Here he is. Here you go, sir.
What is that, and why does it smell so bad?
It's so cold. What do you think you're doing? Oh, and it stinks. What did you throw on me? Wait, what's this? A gold piece in my pocket? And in this one, it's my father's ring. Oh, I think my luck has changed. This is the start of a new day for Alaric.
Ah, I was just wonderful. I do not have any other.
Wonderful. All right, fingers crossed. Damn. Damn. Didn't get it. All right. We got the mastery now. So I've been watching Real Life Fake Wizard talked about Disney Star Wars Land, which has nothing to do with anything fans know, versus the Harry Potter parks taking you to Hogwarts. Yep, 100%. It's the same thing where, like, Disney doesn't know what a villain is or doesn't know what evil is, and then DreamWorks does. There's a video that's about it, and has a really, like, I take umbrage with the thumbnail, because two of the people they have on it, they have the guy, they have Death from Puss in Boots' Last Wish, who's not a villain. He's an antagonist. There's a fucking big difference. And then, the jock guy from, B-Movie was on there as well, and I'm like, he's not a villain either. He's entirely correct. Like, he's in the right. Sure, he's an antagonist to the protagonist of the movie, but the protagonist of the movie is a piece of shit.
Death. The will of Sithis cannot be ignored. You look quite capable. Might I be able to recruit you to help me? This place was once an honorable tomb for fallen members of the Dark Brotherhood. But now it houses a perversion of death. The cycle, which devours all, has been corrupted here.
There's also an interesting thing about, like, the different perspectives. Sithis is not evil to the Argonian culture and everything. So he has his priesthood here, the priests of Sithis that go around. He just did this all recently. Nice.
I belong to the clutch of Niswo. I came to this place to perform last rites for 3 well-respected shadow scales entombed here. But I was chased out by a necromancer called Tuma Mazath, who seeks to disturb their remains for selfish purposes.
Disturbing their remains?
Yes. When I arrived here, he had already raised many shadow scale bodies to fight for him. In order to spare the 3 I came to perform last rites upon from this fate, I must destroy their skeletons. Will you help? I can pay you for your services.
I'll help you destroy the remains of 3 shadow scales.
The remains of these renowned shadow scales deserve the peaceful emptiness of the void. Destruction must pass before creation and change can begin anew. Hurry. We must find the remains inside the cave and destroy them.
Yep. Again, because they believe it sends you back to the cycle. That's the only way that you can change, you can adapt, is to go back into the earth, go back into the roots, and then emerge once more as something new. And they talk about it in their culture of, like, having root friends that you remember from past lives, and you'll come together again and become friends again, regardless of, like, what you are.
We have also been called Nothing Speakers. We are a fellowship that honors Sithis and the truths of the Void. We all speak different words, but our purpose follows those lessons. One must first apprentice under a mentor before joining our ranks. Each Niswo is different. I choose to honor Sithis by ensuring that the unavoidable truths, such as fear, death, darkness, and change, are not compromised.
I need to burn these shadow scale skeletons.
While it is true that the souls of these shadow scales returned to the Hist long ago, their remains still deserve peace. Their bones need not become puppets to a madman drunk on power. Burning them is the only way to prevent that. They were closer to Sithis than most, each powerful in their own right, buried here to honor their path and life, which is why I came here to begin with. But when Tuma Mazath disinterred them for his own gain, he dishonored their remains.
You meet a few, you meet a few Niswo throughout Murkmire as well. And each of them are, like, wildly different from each other. One of them wants you to build a statue, a monument, and then once you finish it, immediately he's like, now destroy it. Bring it down. And thus the cycle has been appeased.
Tuma Mazath already uncovered the remains. Quickly, destroy them. The peace of destruction.
I hit him instead of that one.
You should have run.
You never know what leads you'll find inside a chest, so. If you do find any leads, that is. Oops.
Come, friend.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. Nope. That was not a Niswo. That was a retired shadow scale.
Let's make this quick.
Which, again, is why they were also, like, really hesitant to go against anything she said. And they obeyed implicitly because, again, you're talking about a shadow scale doing dangerous shit all the time.
Tuma Mazath will not have these remains.
Who survived long enough to, unironically, go blind. And thus, her dealings as a shadow scale had to obviously come to an end because she's blind now. Like, it don't matter that she's blind. The fact that she survived long enough to literally old age retirement in the shadow scales, crazy. Like, she very scary. She Varskari. Varskari indeed.
better than us? Nobody. You're dead.
You're dead.
The skull of this shadow scale is missing. I think I know why. May these bones find thee. We successfully destroyed almost all of the remains, but the shadow scale with the missing skull is cause for concern. I believe those remains once belonged to Ajum Shay, a shadow scale who was said to have plucked out his own eye and sealed a powerful necromantic gem within the socket. It granted him the power to see lost spirits. Tuma Mazath must have taken it in order to conduct his ritual. If I am correct, we must locate Tuma Mazath's ritual site. If he used the skull and the gem inside to power his ritual,
And by the way,
it should
not
be
not a
nearby.
drunk owner,
We must
a
make
skooma
sure to destroy
addicted,
the
like
skull
a
and
drug
finish
addict, a
our work.
druggie.
Let us hurry before the chance is lost. I am not certain, but I believe Tuma Mazath either knew about the gem previously, or sensed its power when he unearthed Ajum Shay's remains. The necromantic properties of such a gem would likely be a great strengthening agent to any ritual. A ritual of this magnitude would take time to prepare. Tuma Mazath would need to find a place to ready the necessary components and use the skull as a focal point.
And yeah,
Should
it
we
wasn't
find
a
the ritual site, the skull will most certainly be there.
it wasn't the owner. It was a potential, one of the two potential owners. Both the merchant and the sister wanted the farm. But the sister was a deadbeat drug addict who was turned into a deadbeat drug addict by the merchant. And then the merchant was using her as a deadbeat drug addict to put a debt on her, the actual owner of the farm, who paid for, like, the indiscretions of her sister.
Will not stop. They are my control.
Because he loved her that much, so. That looks fucking sick. What the shit? Unironically, that looks awesome.
Always finding room for improvement.
That, again, that looks fucking awesome.
It is done. Praise Sithis the Changer.
What's all the rest of this tomb complex? Like, is this not just a grave? Is like a full Dark Brotherhood sanctuary? It is. It is. Oh. That screams main storyline. Like, I know I said that before on another thing, and it turned out to be for a quest, but no, that's a dungeon and a delve that's enormous. And there is a Dark Brotherhood door.
The Shadow Scales remains are destroyed, and we are triumphant. Thank you, valiant traveler. I could not have finished this task without your help.
Should the Shadow Scales be safe now?
Indeed. Your actions ensured those remains can no longer be exploited. I am sure were their spirits still present, they would thank you for your efforts. Allow me to extend a more tangible gratitude here for your help.
Under an age, the many years it sat within Bloodrun Cave.
Before we part, allow me to offer you some wisdom. Remember, as you journey through life, all things must pass in order to begin again. Knowing this simple fact eases pain and suffering. Learn to let go, and what was lost will be reborn.
What's next for you?
I will carry on, as is my purpose as a Niswo. I cannot say for sure where this responsibility will take me next, but change is the only thing that is guaranteed. Whatever path I walk next will be different from the one I walk now.
Wish you luck.
And to you as well. I cannot say where my responsibilities will take me, but I do hope that one day they bring me to you again. It has been a great pleasure. Sithis the Changer is honored today, and the cycle continues.
Yep. Again, fascinating look instead at, like, what Sithis means to a totally different culture, right? Because obviously the Imperials, the Nords, and everything like that, they all view Sithis as kind of like, oh, he is the evil, dark, the death monster, right? But then the Argonians are like, no, we don't have that view of him at all. No, it's not what he means to us. It's what he means in our culture. They're like, murder god, nobody likes him. Yeah. And meanwhile, the Argonians, they're like, yeah, no, our culture is all around Sithis because it is the natural decay, death, and part of the cycle. He is the necessary evil, right? He's the necessary thing. You have to have that cycle, otherwise things go out of balance. They go out of whack.
Magic! Fascinations to beguile your very imaginations.
Huh. Strange, just suddenly just come across guys.
Peddlers will tell you about the strength of their craft, but words are nothing to an intelligent
god of
person such
composting.
as yourself, which is why I show
Greetings.
you proof of my abilities.
Oh, greetings
For a
to
fee,
Grindus as well.
I could lend my magical might towards whichever end you seek.
Alright, show me something.
A coin and I would be delighted to comply. What captivates your soul? To witness life through another's brows? The soar in freedom between the clouds? To see to those wrapped in shrouds?
I should see those in shrouds.
Ghostly figure I command, so show what it looks like at the end. Sad to say, but my work is complete. Ask me for another when next we meet.
I have a feeling that's going to be our little, like, zone-wide thing. We run into him and we get the different things. Oh, Myrgaunt. Oh. Oh. Hello there, glowing frog. It's good. Grindus, I went and I soloed the dungeon in Shadowfen real quick because I saw Himjas was here. So I did his story and then he was like, "Oh, it's you again. Hi."
another member of the Fighters Guild. A bit of good fortune at last. I need a steady sword arm to handle business in this Doom Vault. Pays good. Are you willing to help a brother in arms?
What situation?
You've seen these vaults, yes? We call them Doom Vaults. They're some artifice of the Flame Father, Mehrunes Dagon. Our Hull Steward bid my comrade, Morgaine, and I explore this one. We expected to face cultists. What we found was a war.
A war? What do you mean?
A host of scuttling Mephala spawn invaded the vault. I don't know how, but I do know why. They seek to take something from Dagon, a blasphemous device. We can't let either faction possess it, whatever it is. So, we destroy it. Will you help?
Glory, you brought death to this village, to everyone. Yeah. So help you destroy this device.
Thank you, Wayfarer. I would fight at your side, but I fear one of those beasts poisoned me. I would only get in the way. My ally, Morgaine, carried a sending stone. If you can find her body, we can use the stone to communicate. Onsi guide you.
Poison, will you be alright?
It will take more than the prick of a spider kith's blade to fell Kud af Hadaja. Once this work is done, I'll seek out a healer in Gideon, but not before.
You know about this device?
Very little. It's a weapon, maybe? Or a device for summoning Daedric beasts? We heard Spiderkith whispering about it, about how powerful it is and how it might aid Mephala in future schemes. They mentioned taking it back to the Skane in pieces. I don't think so. We found strange tools littered about. The kind of thing you'd find near a building site. Once you get inside, we can get a better sense of what exactly is going on and how far they've gotten.
What's it like in there?
It's difficult to explain. Morgaine and I expected to find Daedric halls and chambers, but there's much more. Vast caverns that look like they were pulled from Tamriel itself. And I can't say for certain, but I think we entered another realm.
Another realm?
Yes. A canyon of fire and stone. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we entered the realm of Dagon himself. This Doom Vault is... it's a place between places. I can't explain it. You'll see what I mean when you go inside.
What happened to your partner, Morgaine?
Killed by Daedra. We tried to learn all we could about the device, but traveled too far into the vault. A spider Daedra discovered us as we tried to escape. I smashed the beast's head in, but not before a horde of spiders sucked Morgaine bone dry.
You mentioned she carried a sending stone?
Yes, and that's what we call them, anyway. They're magic trinkets that let us speak at a distance. We found a pair of them in an Aldmer crypt back on Somerset Isle. I don't much care for magic, personally, but these stones are too useful to pass up.
How do they work exactly?
Like I said, I'm no mage, but if you grip one of the stones in your palm, you can see the person who holds the other. What's more, you can see what's around them. If you find Morgaine's stone, I can help you investigate the vault.
Who's your top 3 Daedra and bottom 3? Top 3 Daedra, bottom 3. Well, obviously, top trumps is Hircine, right? Number 1. Hircine, number 1. If we're talking sheer enjoyment value, Sheogorath is number 2. What if we're talking about, like, in terms of danger, he's got to be in the bottom 3. Because he's very fucking dangerous. So, if we're not talking, like, danger-wise or anything like that, I'm going to say top, like, because then I wouldn't put Hircine in number 1 either. He'd be more towards the bottom as well. No, I guess no, because as long as you don't violate what Hircine says, he won't do anything to you, because he's not inherently cruel. But anyways, yeah, Hircine number 1, Sheogorath number 2, probably Meridia as number 3. Azura I'm torn on, so maybe kind of Meridia, Azura like tied a bit. bottom 3. Bottom 3, bottom 3, bottom 3.
There you are. I'm glad you managed to make that stone work. Search the vault for
Wow,
any
that's the
sign
first
of
time I
this
found one of
machine.
those styles
If you
finally.
find anything, use the stone to contact me. Onsi guide you, comrade.
Let's see. Bottom 3. Well, Fallen is definitely down there. I hate spiders. Hate spiders.
The oil leaking from these pipes matches what we found deeper in the ruins. You've picked up the trail for sure. Keep looking.
Let me check. Strithylfur already got. Orc already got. Red Guard we just picked up. Brenton I already got. Nord obviously I started with. What elf I already got? I elf already got. Nope, I got all of them. I need to fight. I need to find. I need a shit ton of though. See how many fucking styles I'm missing? Oh my god. But they're all like a bajillion. The ones I really want are like a bajillion fucking gold. Like, hey, 200 million gold. What? I didn't even think it was possible to have that much gold.
Scrapes in the stone. Those Dagon beasts dragged something out of here in a hurry. Keep going. The machine must be nearby.
Yeah, bottom 3. Mafala is definitely at the very bottom because I hate spiders. Give him a fight. Probably Namira because she's obsessed with crows, but not ravens. Ravens are way better. Damn it. How do I get there? Wait, who did I say? Mafala. And Nocturne is the crow obsessed with the Gloamwood, right? Like, the crows are fun, but come on, ravens are better. I'm sorry, it's just true. Ton of work to do? Yeah, fair. Yeah, Dimitri, when Dimitri joins, he'll need, like, a bunch of the crafting mats and everything. I did it. Pull the lever, Crunk. God, I don't know who to put in the bottom 3. Maybe Periite, because, yeah, you know, Periite deserves to be in the bottom 3, because sickness, disease, and I hate that shit. I understand adaptability and You know, blah, 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 strengthening the immune system and everything, but... Look, Perryite. Whoa, Perryite. Hardfelt. I hope that answers your question, Raging Rat. It'd be Hercene at the very top, Sheogorath, Meridia / Azura kind of fighting for the 3rd spot. Then the bottom one, Mafala at the very bottom, Nocturna, and then Perryite.
Tall Papa's breaches. What is this place? Some kind of profane forge? We can't let them finish building this thing. Hurry!
What about you guys? Who do you think are your bottom 3 Daedra? And top 3. Just do both. What do you guys think in chat? Barely named 3 in the first place? I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I was struggling a little bit. Because then I was thinking like Hermanus Moira. Who's next? Hermanus Moira? Good God. The name in and of itself. Dagon, Ball, Mafala, Bottoms. Ooh, you're right, Ball. I'm going to take Nocturne out of the bottom. I'm going to slot Ball in there. For sure. Azura, Jig, and Shea at tops. Are we allowed to count Jig though? Because he's like. Eh.
Attack, Charles! Attack!
No surprises there.
Darcy said, "Go fuck yourself." All right. Hey, I did all the Blackwood caves. Nice. All the delves are done. So I don't remember what Shea is, what the domain of Shea is. I didn't think we could do Jiggalag because Jiggalag is canon status unknown. What a bet? I think. I'm gonna get out of here. I need to look up what Shea's domain is. Oh, wrong way. Oh, you mean Sheogorath. I thought you were talking about, like, Shea. I'm like, I don't know, Shea. You mean Shio. Uncle Shio. Sheogorath. A.K.A. Shegorath. A.K.A. the Skooma Cat.
Nice.
The Skooma Kitty.
Welcome back, comrade. Did you destroy the machine?
I need to find good-looking stick for my white lizard.
Good.
I'll show you.
Good.
Come on.
I couldn't leave until I knew. You did well. I think I'll just sit here for a bit longer. I'd say we earned a sit down. Hey, comrade. I'm fine, Wayfarer. Fine. Just a little winded is all. Yes, I'm sure. Take care of yourself, comrade. And if anyone asks you what happened here, you tell them that Morgaine and Kud Af Hadaja did their duty. Do that for me, all right? I couldn't say. Dagon wants to kill us all. No one ever makes just one of anything. I hope that Morgaine and I were new to Blackwood. This was the only one we encountered. But people in Leyawiin insisted there are more. Some craft of the Longhouse Emperors. If more exist, I hope you do this.
Yep, so he's fucking dead. We can't give him a potion or anything. I wish that could be like a thing, you know. Here's a potion. Ooh, public dungeon. Ooh. Ooh, tempted. Oh, wait, what? There's literally a... Hold on. Literally one right next to a way shrine I haven't grabbed. No, and I think that's just... That's the kind of, like, video gaming stuff where I understand why they don't just allow it, but it is frustrating. Oh. There you go, you little fuck. There you little fuck. You cheeky little bastard. Okay. So many fucking skill points. Good God. 435 out of 579 sky shards in the entire game. Yeah, but I understand. It's the same mechanical reason, like, I understand the logical reason for why they don't allow a lot of things. Like, why they don't have more dialogue that actively, like, notes your race or your, or, like, if you have vampirism or lycanthropy or something like that. I understand why they don't do it. That's a lot more stuff. Because so much stuff in this is voice acted, that is a lot more, like, file space and stuff needed. I understand. I wish, pipe dream, that they would just do it anyways. Right? Like, I wish they would do it anyways, but I understand there is an actual pragmatic, like, we can't.
Your sense of style is uniquely eye-catching. Would you be willing to assist me?
There's another one right next to a thing. Okay, I need to go do my crafting dailies. I got a big chunk of quests done, like this whole section is done. And obviously we've done all the delves now.
Is it always this crowded?
garden fan. Over there. Hovering. Oh. Yeah, I always love to see some droog wax. Some droogs. Okay. Obviously nothing there to research because we're in Nernhone State. I think I can just break out my my breakdown specialist.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
He's gonna get here right as I send him away.
Where will our roads lead us today?
I can already tell you got kit to trade.
Oh, oh, oh. Ah, yep, and then all syllables. Put that in my house. I need to put them in my house anyways. Okay. Oops. Okay, please don't be leather. Please don't be leather. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Because it is so much easier to get ancestral silk than it is to get leather. Waiting to see, nope, not gonna give it to me. Okay, I wanted to see what I got. Inferno, ice, and light. That's adorable. Stuck in my little egg. Help. Okay.
Rogero Oko Ta.
Thank God we got so many of these. Craft 2 of them. All right, gotcha. I'll turn everything in. Ugh! I hit the corner. Shit. It's funny of me. I get for thinking I could take the corner. Well, I went over and looked at chat. That was a mistake. Oh, some droog wax. Yes. Oh, survey report. That should be interesting. Already know that one. I have 2 enchanter surveys, Alakir and another one. Okay. Have to tip. Here. Oh, it's like right in here.
Let us in.
Still gonna be all piss baby hostile? Oh, hello. Excellent.
I always forget what that rune means.
Excellent. You gonna give me some kutas? Give me some kutas. Come on, give me some kutas. How many there are? Give me some. 3. Got so many blues and greens. Oh, there's Rakuta.
7 shadows. What a find!
Rakuta. Alright, now, you're the one in green shade, right? Or Grotwood. Off the coast, eh? At the tip. So I need to add the canoe to my house, and I need to add the other wolf to my house. Got wood here. So I can get there from here. Or if we're all boxed in. We're looking pretty boxed in. Oh, no. Oh, God. My ankles. My ankles, they are not pleased. Okay. So likely here on this little sunken alien ruin. Just a normal runestone. There's the tip, maybe? I don't see any. Oh, there they are. Rakuta.
Brushed by Noctra's wings.
Ah, there we go, some kuta. Kuta. Rakuta. Alright, nice. We won't have to worry about runestones like for a long ass time. But this, I didn't know that there was a quest here I missed.
Walking very well.
Runestone fragment. Oh. Hooray. Hooray. Get this one out here first. Damn. I appreciate so much that they allowed us to, like, actually use our mounts in the water. That is a huge benefit. Damn, my foot. Damn, why are you... Ow! Why are you hurting me so much? Shit.
Is that? Yes, I can tell by the room. How exciting. Thank you. A find like everyone knows the aliens left many. Correct. We already know.
Okay. Alright. Just a simple little quest. Yeah, I should go beat the shit out of all the world bosses. Each of the zones. Yeah. Their ability to be super quick in the water was actually more handy than people think it was. Because of shit like this. A lot more handy than you would expect it to be. I should know, I had to do some stealth ops. I did stealth ops in Cyrodiil for a while. Okay, back to Blackwood. Go here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. BRB a momento. I will refrain from saying back soon when I go to the bathroom. From now on, in the future, in perpetuity. Because obviously, shit like this happens.
Someone, anyone, help me!
Oh, we found her.
I refused to believe, but Farrell, Leviticus, I was attacked. An assassin. You must warn the others, the counselors. Leovik's secret, it will be the death of us all!
Counselor Jirik! Damn, we're too late!
Huh. Been a while since I've seen you.
Damn it, I'm too late. Poor Counselor Jirik. She didn't deserve to die like that. At least I don't think she did. Glad to see you, by the way. Did you happen to get here in time to see who killed her?
And see who attacked her, but there's a note beside her body.
The mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Just like with Farrell Lupus. Sorry. I'm working for Counselor Leviticus, the head of the Chamber of Legates. I came to Leowin to warn him after I stumbled across some secret concerning the Longhouse Emperors.
Work for Captain Rion Leor. He sent me to find the counselor. What's that about a secret?
It relates to something called the Four Ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but I'm still puzzling that out. I was working for Farrell Lupus before he was murdered. Found a strange tome with Daedric markings at his behest.
Found a letter to Counselor Jirik from Farrell Lupus and warned her she was in danger.
Yeah, that's what brought me here. I found a list of names. Farrell Lupus and members of the Elder Council. It said they all knew something about this secret. Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right.
The counselors.
Let me have your map. I'll mark where Councillors Valeria and Sophis were last seen. Go warn them, convince them to take precautions. Then meet me at Counselor Jirik's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something to shed more light on this secret.
I'll warn the counselors, then meet you at Jirik's manor.
I'll get the city guards to come and gather the counselor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Counselor Jirik's manor. When you're done checking on Counselor Valeria and Counselor Sophis, meet me there.
What have you been up to since Orsinium?
Oh, I'm still trying to make a name for myself. I was green as a blade of grass when we met in Orsinium. Now I've got a few more adventures under my belt. But I've never dealt with anything quite like this. This is more than I bargained for.
I mean, that's entirely fair. Oh. You went inside. Okay, well, I mean, you're fucked. They're not in for a good time, chat. They're not in for a good time. If they went under tow, who knows? Maybe they're standing outside. I wouldn't bet on it, though. I would not bet on it. Oh, wait. Nope, they're past it. Undertow's right here. Okay.
We weren't expecting visitors. Are you here to see the counselor? Are you here to speak with Counselor Sophis? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps?
Counselor, you may be in danger.
Danger? What are you talking about? Does this have something to do with that letter? And who are you, by the way?
Captain Rian sent me to check on Counselor Sophis.
Captain Rian? I see. Well, if the Ivory Brigade sent you, my husband likes to walk our dog Chero along the tree line. Go on and find him. I'll wait here in case he returns.
A letter?
My husband, Valen, received a letter from an old friend this morning. Farrell Lupus, Emperor Leovik's steward. I could see that whatever was in that letter upset him, but he didn't want to discuss it, and I didn't push him. Now, please.
Well, that's not a good sign.
That's
not a...
What's you so long. They should...
Valen! No! Oh, Valen! Oh, my love! What happened? I thought Captain Rihan sent you to protect my husband!
Maybe if I got here an hour ago. It's too late. He was already dead when I found him.
You know, Valen acted strange after the letter from Farrell Lupus arrived. He didn't tell me what it said, and I never asked. Before he left today, he gave me a sealed scroll, said to give it to Counselor Leviticus if anything ever happened to him.
Scroll?
A scroll, sealed and bearing my husband's stamp. Take it. Give it to Counselor Leviticus. I hope it helps catch whoever murdered my husband. I'll summon the town.
I feel like the Dark Brotherhood's getting set up here. I mean, I'm very sussy baka on it. Like, eventually we're gonna go to a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I saw that. And everything, like... It's one of those things where stuff is pointing to the Brotherhood. Whoa. At the same time, something feels off. There's some shenaniganry here somewhere. Like, I don't know. I guess they could have been told to leave a thing behind. But it feels almost too much like, yes, this is the Dark Brotherhood, by the way. Don't look any further. Sort of thing, you know? Counselor?
Stay alert. I have it on good authority that I'm in danger.
Of course, Counselor.
Step back and state your business. I have every reason to believe that my life is in danger. If you so much as make a threatening gesture, the Brigandine will dismember you. He has very strict orders on that regard.
I work for Captain Rian Lior. I was sent to tell you the threat is real.
I was beginning to suspect as much. Very well. Tell me everything that you have learned. Leave nothing out.
Again, I don't know. It seems too obvious. But maybe that's what they want. Because if you do the Dark Sacrament, you can make requests. And if you request, like, hey, leave a calling card behind. Yeah, you could do that. I said, there's still potential that it is the Dark Brotherhood, but I don't know. I feel like it's too on the nose. We're at Pharaoh Lupus and Counselor Jirik.
Lupus? Emperor Leovic's old steward? And Jirik as well? Gods, they are targeting the Elder Council. Anything else? Tell me. The slightest detail could mean the difference between life and death.
We think it has something to do with Leovic's secret, something called the Four Ambitions.
The Ambitions? I heard that term once before, years ago. I must go to Tidewater Cave. I have a cache hidden there, and I need to check my records. Meanwhile, I suggest you find Jirik's files. She kept them in a hidden compartment in her nightstand.
Records include information on Leovic's secret?
Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial Treasury, so my records deal with expenditures and collections. I have documents going as far back as Emperor Morikar, possibly even Durkarach, and I know I saw that term someplace. I will see what I can find.
How would you know Counselor Jirik?
Extremely well. We were rivals as well as colleagues on the Elder Council. It was that way between all of the counselors, I suppose. Her death is a tragedy, however. I will miss her.
All right.
Possibly.
Dun, 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 ah, dun, 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 dun. Woo! Hello, Sidget Cash.
If I wait here long enough, I find you.
What? 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 You saw that, right? Something admirer was like, I knew if I waited here long enough I'd find you. It's like, what? What? Who? Where? I didn't mean to get off my mouth, but that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I meant to go here. That's okay. Yeah, exactly.
Just pet the dog. It's harmless. Oh, Tertia, you idiot. No wonder he hasn't... Is there something you want? I'd like to be left alone right now.
On a body in the wilderness, they said to deliver this letter and ring to you.
Body? Ring? Oh, Riemann on high. What's this about? Aloysius wrote this? And he's dead? This makes no sense. Howling? Chicken coops? It was just a...
What is it?
He wasn't cursed. He was hallucinating. The toad that Argonian used to ease his pain must have been too strong for him. Aloysius convinced himself he was a werewolf, and he... This is the second worst proposal I've ever had.
What? The second worst?
I was once kidnapped by a crazed Sulzon warlord and offered the heads of my neighbors as a dowry. I'd rather not talk about it. I've had more than a dozen failed engagements in my life. If anyone here is cursed, it's me. But it's not all bad news.
Okay. How's that?
Aloysius didn't run off and leave me like half the others. He even gave his life to protect me. I've never had anyone love me that much. Is it wrong that makes me happy? Take this for delivering my betrothed's last wishes. It was kind of you.
It's empty, very empty. Weapon damage. Increase your damage done with frost abilities. Ah, frost. Blech.
I wonder if the Temple of Mara would marry us posthumously. It was his dying wish, after all. Maybe I should employ a priest of Arche for the ceremony, so he can pass on without regrets?
You want to marry your dead suitor?
Well, why not? I've had absolutely no luck with the living, and it's what he wanted. I'd rather die a widow than an old maid.
Can't argue with that.
It's not like this is how I dreamed of getting married, but after being jilted so many times, I may as well marry a man who can't change his mind. You may not get it, but for your sake, I hope you never have to.
The fact that she got kidnapped by an Argonian warlord and is like, I'll kill all your neighbors and present them as your dowry, my love. It's like, what? Okay. Yes, no, I can understand why that would be rather a poor proposal.
Oh, hey! Over here!
I'm glad you're here. I've been searching all over, but I could use your help. This place is huge. Why do rich people need so many rooms? Oh, but tell me,
Did you warn the counselors like I asked?
Valeria's protection is going to search her records, but I was too late to save Sophus.
Sophus is dead? Damn! Was it the Dark Brotherhood? What am I saying? Of course it was.
Again, I feel like
I've
that's a
torn
red
this place
herring.
apart, but so far I haven't found anything related to Imperial secrets or the ambitions. Maybe you can spot something I missed.
Counselor Floria told me Jirik kept records in a hidden compartment in her nightstand.
I knew you'd be a help, but I didn't expect you to just have the answer the moment you walked in. Good job! Counselor Jirik's bedroom is upstairs. Let's see if we can find that hidden compartment.
What are you talking about? Find you a man that will kill your enemies for you. But it was her neighbors. That didn't mean her enemies. Like, I would be like, that's sweet if you're like going to be, I'll get rid of all the people who have wronged you, or, you know, something like that, right? But no, it's her neighbors, for God's sakes. Just out of the blue. I'll kill all the people you've ever known. That is my dowry. Okay. It's time to rally the caretakers and move the ambitions. The new vault locations should ensure their safety and keep them hidden until I or the High Priest call for them. Forces loyal to the traitor Varen draw ever closer, and we cannot allow the ambitions to fall into their hands. This is your official order. Act immediately. Line is written in a complex imperial code.
A hidden compartment? I love it! I mean, I hate that people have died, but... So, what did you find?
It's an order from Emperor Leovic. He told Jirik to move the ambitions with the last lines in code.
Let me see that. That's a code, all right. Some of the other documents I found use something similar. You know, I'm really starting to hate all this secrecy surrounding the ambitions.
Well, we got one of them. Leowin is an imperial city. Maybe someone here can decipher it.
Good idea. We need to report in to Counselor Leviticus anyway. Let him know what we uncovered. If he has a qualified scribe, great. If not, I know someone. They helped me with those other documents. Let's go to Leowin Castle and talk to Leviticus.
Meet you at Leowin Castle.
I can't help feeling that once we solve the secret of the Longhouse Emperors, we'll know how to stop the Dark Brotherhood from murdering any more of the counselors. I'll see you at the castle.
I somehow doubt it. Because if it is the Dark Brotherhood, like, you'd have to get them, you'd have to get the Night Mother in particular to rescind the order. Which, why would she ever do that?
I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Counselor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Valeria? And did you find definitive proof that the Dark Brotherhood is our culprit?
Counselor Sophus has been murdered too, but Valeria is safe. These notes were by each of the bodies.
That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. Did you and Everly uncover any other information?
Got a few documents we think Counselor Leviticus should see.
It appears that Counselor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Everly can head in and talk to the Counselor.
Okay.
Captain Rian and the Ivory Brigade will deal with the Dark Brotherhood. We are perfectly safe in here.
Your damn empire, Leviticus. It no longer exists, but it still causes us trouble.
Maybe, yeah, not wrong.
You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about. And I see you're working with Everly Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have something to report. I'm listening.
Counselors Jirik and Sophus were murdered. These notes were left beside the bodies.
Damn it all to oblivion and back. I should have taken Pharaoh Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else to add to this?
Jurek and Sophus left behind documents, but part of them is written in code.
Yes, that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it. I know one. Baragon. I'll send for him at once. Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining counselors on the list. Eivor, Valeria, Itinia, and Vandacia.
Council Valeria is under guard and collecting her records from Tidewater Cave.
Very good. I've sent messages to Itinia and Vandacia already, as neither of them are currently within Leowin's jurisdiction. I need you to go to Fort Blueblood. Councillor Eivor has taken refuge there, but I'd prefer to have her here in Leowin.
We're going to Fort Blueblood and talk to Councilor Eivor.
Everything we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood and convince Councillor Eivor to return to the city. She'll be safer here than at the fort.
You must know more about Emperor Leovic's secret and the ambitions.
Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided in Pharaoh Lupus and the others, whatever he ordered them to do, he kept it a complete secret from me. I suppose he assumed I wouldn't go along with anything illegal or Daedric, and he was right.
Weren't you the chief counselor of the Elder Council?
I was, but the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 counselors. According to the list Everly Sharparrow brought me, only 7 counselors were privy to this secret. Make that 6. I have no idea why Leovic listed me among that group.
There's been some reason for your name being linked with the others.
Who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal. Varen and his rebels were literally pounding at the doors of the palace at the time. And Leovic wasn't totally in his right mind even before the rebellion.
Tell me more about the Longhouse Emperors.
The Longhouse Emperors were Reachmen, who seized control of the Empire and ruled for some 40 years. Dukarach the Black Drake founded the ruling house. Morikar ascended to the throne after his father's death, and his son Leovic followed him.
What happened to Leovic?
Leovic made a mistake. When he decided to declare Daedra worship as the law of the land, Duke Varen Aquilarios objected. He led a rebellion and personally dispatched Leovic in the Imperial throne room. Thus ended the Longhouse Emperor's reign.
That's not the end of the story.
Unfortunately, no. Varen disappeared a few years later and the Empire collapsed. Now the so-called alliances are fighting over the scraps and Tamriel is in shambles. We're doing all we can just to keep Blackwood safe and secure.
Why is Councilor Eivor at Fort Blueblood?
Eivor has always had an affinity for the Imperial military. When she received her letter of warning from Pharaoh Lupus, she sent word to me, told me she was going to the fort, that the soldiers would protect her. I fear she is badly mistaken.
You don't think the fort is safe?
Only a token force of Brigadines guards Fort Blueblood. If the Dark Brotherhood is truly our enemy, I fear a lone assassin can bypass the fort's defenses with relative ease. Eivor would be better off here in the castle. Go and bring her back at once.
Alright. Bye.
Fort Blueblood? That's to the east across the river. I'll meet you there.
Understood. I got 9 minutes. 9 minutins.
Ready? Hey!
Oh. Makes me get off my mount anyways. Making me get off my mount. Bastard bitch. It's Fort Redmane. Oh. I've looked at Fort Blueblood. There's a lot of forts here. But again, they are Imperials, so they do like to build their fortified estates and things like that all over the place. Run, boy, Also, chat, I have been paid for my vendor work. So I will probably pick up,
Look, Councillor Leviticus
Crimson
and
Desert
Captain Rianne sent me. I
soon.
need to see Councillor Abor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Counselor her meal.
Councillor Abor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
She's fucking dead.
Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Rianne must resort to hiring sellswords? Look, as I told the Wood Elf, Councillor Abor was quite insistent. She doesn't want to be disturbed.
Captain Rianne and Council Leviticus sent us. Do you really want to get in the way of our mission?
All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Councillor Abor's safety is now in your hands.
Why is that servant in an uproar?
Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's another servant here at the fort. Works in the kitchen, I believe. Apparently, she brought the Councillor her meal. He says she never returned, but the servants look for any opportunity to sneak off.
They're both dead. Why did Councillor Abor come to Fort Blue Blood?
The Councillor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality, she insisted, above my station. I put her up in the watchtower, and
she's so fucking dead.
Oh no!
Yep.
Councillor Abor's been murdered! But where's the servant?
Knew the truth of the Longhouse Emperor's secret. Most of it, anyway. Me and the High Priest at the time. It felt like an honor to be included. Now, I'm in fear for my life and hiding in this damn watchtower.
Of course they tore out the pages and took them. Just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions.
No.
Abor's meal is still warm. So what happened to the servant that delivered it?
Serious note.
The Dark Brotherhood's calling card.
Yeah, and I'm a little too sus about it.
We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages and the servant? Anyway, they not only murdered Abor, they probably know how to find the ambitions now.
How did the murderer get in and out of the watchtower without the Brigadines noticing?
See that rope hanging from the top of the tower?
Oh my god, I was
That
going to
might
suggest the
bottom
rope.
acorn,
Oh,
that's how the
Jesus.
assassin got in and out. But the missing servant... Something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take those pages?
Maybe the Dark Brotherhood wants the Daedric weapons for themselves?
Maybe. But everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war. If that's even what the ambitions are. Damn it. We're loosing arrows in the dark here. Let's tell...
The servant she's missing.
So, will Councillor Abor be returning with you to Leowin? Am I finally going to be able to get my fort back in order?
Council Abor's been murdered.
Murdered? Gods, keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower.
Abor's meal was still warm and untouched, and the assassin left a calling card.
Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is the servant, Talais? Is she involved in this fiasco? And how did she and the assassin get out of the watchtower? My Brigadines never left their post.
There was a rope hanging from the ceiling of the watchtower.
Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talais. Since you're already involved and working for Captain Rianne, I want you to quietly try to find Talais. Start by talking to the other servants in the kitchen and dining hall.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off there for now. I need to get set to go on my walkies. Yeah, walkies. Anyways, chat. Tomorrow, I'm also going to show off some of the new stuff that Dimitri has got for us. He's been working hard. It's coming along quite well. And in the meantime, though, chat, I hope you guys take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe and healthy. Get fit, get ripped. I will see you back here tomorrow for Writing Wednesday. And we'll come up with something for Saturday Showtime. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick. But yeah. Bye-bye for now, everyone. And remember, 6 more days. 6 more days. Bye-bye.